The beauty of life. Books are written about it, movies are made about it, and even in the darkest place, the internet, people find ways to celebrate being alive. We praise the unrelenting human spirit, but somehow can't seem to consistently find it within ourselves. I don't deny the fact that we live in dark times, but dark times are nothing new, and humanity has always been able to push forward, finding reasons to push forward. However, the other day I found myself feeling bleak about the life that I was living. Days began to mesh together, and my mood consisting of nothingness and the ever-present urge to cry. That post-cry glow just hits so well, though. I knew I wanted to be better, but being better is easier said than done. It's a thin line between having a routine and living on autopilot. But how do you know when you've crossed over the line one way or the other? Either way, the more monotonous you become, the harder it is to break out of the cycle. But you have to break out of the cycle. In old novels, it was common when characters fell ill that they were sent away to heal by the sea. So I sent myself away to heal by the sea. It was actually just kind of more convenient timing. I was heading down to visit my parents that same week that I was feeling I needed to get out of my usual environment. While I can't always leave town when I feel I need change, in hindsight, this weekend couldn't have come at a more perfect moment. When I got there, the weather was about as good as my mood. Overcast, rainy, windy, and my weekend plans of walking in the sunshine seemed to be drifting further and further away. But I did get to see my parents and sleep in a cute, cozy room, so I guess I could make do. At the beach, it's not very sunny though. It's not supposed to be sunny, actually, the whole time I'm here. But that's okay, because the fresh air and the change of environment is gorgeous. This beach we come to every summer, which I am eternally grateful for. I love going to the beach. And my parents come and stay for like a month in the winter. They do their snowbirds thing, and every year I come to visit them, and every year it rains, or the weather's not very good. So I think I bring bad luck with me. A little gloom and doom. My parents and I, we went to trivia last night, and we were at 4th place, which was pretty good for us, but I drank like 4 glasses of wine, and so today I just feel so tired. I just want to lay down somewhere, but it is nice just to be on my lonesome, or not my lonesome, but it's nice to just be somewhere else. Chicago, I love Chicago, but I was feeling a little bit, get me out of here! That's how I was feeling. It's often just a moment, like when you wake up after a deep sleep. The air feels fresher, you can feel the breeze brush against your skin, and you realize that you are alive. Instead of just feeling like a floating orb that exists outside of your body. Even if it's brief, you're able to feel your spirit fighting through. It doesn't make the sadness or frustration go away by any means, but being able to feel those emotions is the first step to working through them. Before I went on the trip, I obviously knew something was wrong. I was basically the equivalent of anxiety from inside out too, but I wouldn't let myself feel it until I was able to fully relax. Today I did literally nothing, and yesterday I did literally nothing. Went to dinner, my stomach hurt, that was it. Which is fine, but tomorrow I want to do a nice little day. Oh, I've been reading a new book. I'm gonna get closer because you can't hear me. I've been reading a new book, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Someone DM'd me one time and said that they really liked it because they asked me what books I like, if I had Goodreads or whatever. And I've been meaning to read it anyways, and now I really like it. Oops, someone's coming. I'm not a proud vlogger. A man came up what I was saying. I've been in a reading era. Feels really good. I literally don't want to be on my phone at all. Haven't really watched YouTube or anything. I've only really watched Bob's Burgers when I fall asleep. So I've been disconnected, feeling very human. And while I feel very human, I also feel very anxious about something. Don't know what I'm anxious about though. By the end of my trip, I began to feel my brain begin to clear. Of course, the weather also decided to clear on that same day. It's poetic, I guess, but I still would have liked to get a little sunburnt before heading back to Chicago. One thing for sure, I do not feel like going home. I feel so human and alive here. Anyway, it felt like the universe was giving me a sign that it's okay for me to feel better. While I don't enjoy being sad, sometimes it feels like I have to be. Like I have no other option but to dwell in my negative thoughts because it's the only way to feel anything. Do I like this? No, but it's unavoidable and also necessary at times to feel low so you can begin to feel better. Duh. Heading home, I was ready to face my life again, but I still needed to figure out where to start. While I don't believe in magic, I'm a believer that the energy that you put out into the world will come back to you, even if it takes time. Having a clearer head after weeks of confusion, I decided to do something that I have never done, making a corny-ass vision board. First day of school. I also invited my friend Eva to keep me company and join in on the fun. Vision boards are something that I see consistently in self-help content online. They typically consist of inspiring quotes, stacks of money, people lifting dumbbells or something, or whatever else that person wants to see in their future. Clearly, I've never truly made one before, not because I don't think manifestation works, but because I've always thought my vision board would end up as pathetic as Debbie Ryan's birthday wish list in 16 candles. But hey, I needed to try something to get myself out of the hole that I was using a forklift to dig. So we're making our vision boards. Oh, this is my friend Eva. Also, I got Invisalign.
Lisp City over here.
So what we decided to do was go through our photos, like our camera rolls, and then some Pinterest photos. But yeah.
The Pinterest ones were like really cringe, like girl boss vibes. Well, I re-downloaded Pinterest and it was from my account from 2011. So it was all One Direction and Harry Potter.
One must remember to turn on the light.
Yes.
We're doing vision boards. Feels like kind of a weird year or weird time of the year to do vision boards, but my 25th birthday is in like 2 weeks. I'm starting my vision board. Some pasta, because I want to cook some good food this year.
This is a picture of oh my god, license plate that says True Love. I took this picture probably 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, I was single. 5 years later, I'm still single. Thanks for the pity love.
This next one I'm putting is a text that you actually sent me because I was feeling down in the dumps. Well, you didn't. Well, it's a text
it's not, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a text that you had about me because I love hearing about myself.
My friend Grace, who is in this picture with me that I'm putting on my vision board, Grace went to middle school with us.
Yup.
She wanted to know what your YouTube was because she knew you had one because I told her.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we weren't talking about it.
Yeah. So she sent it to her, and then Ray said, "It's so cool that she does this. Honestly, it's inspiring me to do more creative stuff. I seriously think she can make YouTube her full-time job someday if she wanted." So that's why it's motivational.
This is a sticker I saw when I was walking to Megan's apartment from the train. And it's a little bird, and it says, "More than I was, less than I will be."
I like that one.
We gotta cut out Buddy and just put him right there.
Yeah, cut out Buddy.
This is my dog, Buddy, that died about 2 months ago.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Buddy, he was...
awkward as hell.
Super awkward. And fat. And that's exactly why we loved him.
That's why we miss him. Oh, and then I have a few just like kind of peace, calm, relaxing. So I have this little doodle I drew. I doodled this like literally 2 years ago, and it's so cute. And then I have a picture of me walking on the beach that some random man took of me and then came up to me and was like, "Do you want me to send you this picture?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he did.
Did he send you unsolicited pictures?
No, he just sent me that picture and it was freaking awesome.
I love you. How do you think he's looking at the view?
And he is. He's in heaven.
Oh my god.
He's looking at the view right now. Maybe he's in hell. He's where awkward dogs go.
Awkward boys go to hell.
Yeah. What's your intentions with your vision board? What do you want for this year that I've decided is starting on my birthday?
I mean, I kind of like the idea of, like, since we use, I mean, all of my pictures are pictures that I had taken or, like, and already had my camera roll. I like the idea of, like, I already have everything that I need.
That's
Although, the only picture that I cut from the lineup was the picture of me and Megan because I couldn't fit it anywhere.
So basically you fucking hate me.
Like I said, the Pinterest, if you have Pinterest, go look up vision boards and all of that stuff because
it's pretty bad.
It's like money. It's like stacks of money tied in bows. Like,
yeah.
And like girl boss quotes and
Would I like a stack of money tied in a bow? Maybe,
Yeah.
but like I don't know if that's number one priority
it's
right
like
now.
it's like Pilates princess.
But also-
that's not really my vibe.
Well, it's also like as a vision board, it's like if you want to be a Pilates princess, you just have to sign up for a
You
class.
just do it. Like no one's stopping you. Just do Pilates. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of like your whole goal or your whole vision is things you can buy. And that's how I felt about a lot of the vision boards is like I don't admire the lives of people whom I can recreate their lives by like buying things. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's not what I aspire to. I
course.
want to make a TikTok that no one I know can see.
To cyberbully people with?
No, like so I can like actually talk about things because I can't like Megan has to hear me talk about everything that pops into my brain and it's a lot. And a lot of the times it's the same topics over and over again. Like
You should write on Substack. I always say that because you can do that shit on Substack.
know, but-
And no one will find it necessarily.
my thing is like if I don't enjoy the little things, I don't enjoy anything.
So this is my vision board. I feel like I'm 12 years old with my fucking Invisalign and I'm like, hi! So here, it's a 100,000 subscribers YouTube plaque. Will we hit this year? I don't know. Hopefully. You never know. But I have it on there for some manifestation purposes. Here I have a picture of Kim Kardashian. If there's one thing I know for certain, it's that having a friend to help you when you're feeling down is one of the most important things in life. I've known my friend Eva since we were 12 years old and horribly embarrassing. When it comes to the little moments that I cherish the most in my life, Eva was probably there for half of them. Being loved and loving is one of the surest ways to prove to yourself that you're not just alive, but living. A few weeks ago on my Instagram, I asked my followers what makes them feel human, and a common theme throughout the answers was connection with people around them. Whether that be strangers, friends, or family, people seem to feel the most alive when they have someone face to face with them. This is fairly obvious, but I feel it's often overlooked, especially because of those damn phones. But aside from that, when we fall into autopilot living, we begin to overlook how important the people around us are. It's not wrong for this to happen, and it can be a positive sign of being comfortable. However, in my opinion, a great way to wake yourself up in life is to take a moment, focus deeply on the smile of a loved one, and remind yourself that you are just as much alive as they are. With my life now envisioned, I realized in my haze of boo-hoo woe is me that I had spent the last week looking pretty rough. Let's just say anyone who saw me on the street could have probably concluded that I was having a tough time. So I usually don't care at all about looking kind of ugly on my YouTube channel, like wearing makeup, I don't really give a fuck. It's how I look at my natural form, but today I have a pimple, not big, okay, but pimple paired with Invisalign. I feel like I'm 12 years old. And not in like a fun, whimsical way, it's like I'm going through puberty again. I think it's interesting how whenever I feel really good about my life, I usually feel better about how I look. I feel like some people are good at concealing their troubles, and I am not one of those people. So while I was beginning to feel better internally, my outside appearance needed to match. Dyeing my hair today. You can't really tell in this lighting, but well, you can tell actually. Wow, okay. My dark hair has pretty much diminished, so we're giving it a little bit of a touch up. I also just feel like I need to change something up. This week has been good, long, tiring. I just want to feel beautiful. Growing up, every time I would go to the hair salon, the ladies at the hair salon would always be like, "Oh, you have such beautiful hair." They would all gather around me and stroke my hair and tell me how gorgeous it was. And me being the freckly, gap-toothed, insecure 12-year-old that I was, absolutely ate it up every single time. So when I initially dyed my hair around Halloween, I really enjoyed the color. I felt like it made me feel like I was in a new, distinct era of my life. You know, like when you're in middle school, you go through like a scene phase, or like, it's so preppy in here, like a preppy phase. And right now in my life, I think I'm just in my dark hair phase. I just feel like I haven't been feeling so super confident lately, just with my appearance. And it's not that I'm like, ooh, all the time, but I do think it's important to like how you look. Like, wow, so groundbreaking, you should like how you look. But a nice feeling is, you know, when I have a long week and then on like a weekend day, or maybe it's even still a weekday, and I just put on a nice outfit, maybe not even put makeup on, but
my skin just looks good. Maybe I put a little bit of blush on, a little bit of, like, do my eyebrows a little bit, and walk out of the house and just feel so confident, where it's like, not I want people to look at me, but maybe when I walk by, they'll think, wow, she's really gorgeous. And who doesn't want that feeling? I think a lot of the time, women wanting to be recognized as beautiful, which is society, like, one of the most important things women can be, is often like villainized. That no person should ever even think about craving validation from other people, because that makes you weak and a pick-me and whatever, when it's human nature to like want people to like you and want people to, you know, want to talk to you and be around you. And that's like, you know, when I am looking really nice for the day, it makes me sometimes feel more inclined to not like talk to strangers necessarily, but look people in the eye when I'm walking down the street, you know, be a little more social with the barista if I get a coffee. I'm gonna look disastrous. Oh shit, I'm definitely gonna have to wipe that off for the next like 30 seconds.
When people talk about connecting with ourselves, we usually look to the past for guidance and comfort. We look at photos of ourselves at 10 years old and think, that's the real me. Well, I think that's true in some ways. You know, the idea that every version of yourself still lives within you. But there hasn't been a year that's gone by that I've looked back and think that that person is more the real me than I am now. Yes, at 10 years old, I was more carefree than I am now, running around in the woods filming fake movie trailers, but I can still be carefree today the way I was at 10. Except now I run around Chicago filming YouTube videos. With each phase of my life, emotionally, physically, or a combination of the two, I get to feel new emotions and try new things, carrying with me what I genuinely enjoy and what I feel is right for me. Don't get me wrong, I don't know who I am entirely, not even fucking close. But as each year goes by, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. While it might seem silly to some people, fixing up my hair really gave me a breath of fresh air. Well, figuratively speaking, I was kind of getting lightheaded from the amount of dye fumes I was inhaling in my small-ass bathroom, but it put me in the right mindset that I was gonna be okay. Not to paint myself as a bad YouTuber, but I completely forgot to film my first outing with my fresh hair and new attitude. So pretend the stock footage is aesthetic videos of me out and about. I'm gonna tell myself it was because I was too busy living in the moment instead of the realer reason, which was that I kept getting distracted by cute clothes. While I'm not a huge shopper, I can't deny the joy I get from finding a cool new outfit that feels perfectly me. I'm not saying go out and buy a new wardrobe with every season, but a sensible shirt, pants, or accessory is necessary for the season's change to help bring on your new season of life. I went shopping. The first thing I got were these sunglasses. The ones that I was wearing earlier today were just not big enough to cover the sun in my face. They're a little bit geriatric if you don't see the stars on the side, but I think when you can see the stars, it makes more sense. Also, we were in the Wicker Park area, which if you live in Chicago, you know the vibes of Wicker Park. If you don't, it's young, lots of fashionable people. I was feeling a little bit, oh, I look like shit right now. Even though I didn't, I looked fine. But there were some very, very trendy people walking around, and I was like, I'm not keeping up with the trends this good. The first thing I got was this shirt that says, now better than ever. I've been looking for more shirts with graphic design on it because I think it, like, if it was just a plain cream shirt, fine. But with a print on it, extra fun. And then I got these little shorts. I have shorts very similar, but these ones go down just a little bit more where my legs will hopefully maybe not chafe as severely, because that is my least favorite part about wearing shorts. And then my favorite thing that I got, this bag. You can like crossbody it on your back, wear it as a backpack, you can change it. I've been looking for one of these for my walks, and I think it's absolutely perfect. I'm just very excited and ready for the summer. I saw someone online say that they don't believe that the new year starts on January 1st, but it actually starts on spring 1st, at the beginning of spring, because that's where you really have your rebirth. Everything's growing again. You go outside, and I fully agree with that. So I think that spring will be my time of rebirth, or something like that. I feel like my life has been busier than ever recently, so having a day to just slow down, take a walk, enjoy the sunshine with my new hair and new attitude felt like the universe coming together. Got this from World Trade Market. It's from China. Oh, that's not very good. Dear God, she prayed, let me be something every minute of every hour of my life. Let me be gay, let me be sad, let me be cold, let me be warm, let me be hungry, have too much to eat. Let me be ragged or well-dressed. Let me be sincere, be deceitful. Let me be truthful, let me be a liar. Let me be honorable, and let me sin. Only let me be something every blessed minute, and when I sleep, let me dream all the time, so that not one little piece of living is ever lost.